Yeah. It was a big spike, but it was okay. It was here's it wasn't, but you know what's cool about it? You know what's cool? I did it as the next season midnight
Remember how it turns around?
It's true.
Yeah. The photo? You can't really.
Yeah, you're right.
The low end's like down here.
Get flip.
Yeah, that's true.
Swipe
You can't really do it that way.
Stop, double tap to flip.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The awesome news is Tour Talk has been picked up for season 2. We're all so delighted here to know. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we're backstage at the Troubadour, the famous Troubadour in Los Angeles, California. And tonight, as a special premiere for season 2, we have a double-header interview, ladies and gentlemen. My first guest for the evening is my dear friend, Greg Turkington, also known as Neil Hamburger. Greg.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How are you?
Never better.
Where were you born?
Darwin, Australia.
Where did we first meet?
San Francisco, California, Club Foot.
What's your baby's name?
Quincy.
Were you in Carolina Rainbow Band ever?
I was the original drummer.
You were the original
I was the
drummer?
original drummer. I was
Tell us about the
like
names
3
of
years
that
old.
band. Tell us about what was the first name of the Carolina Rainbow experience?
You didn't even think about that shit.
Do you remember?
Carolina Rainbows Made of Meat. I think that was it.
I love that band so much, mostly because the names. They were so funny, the names.
There were 5,000 names.
Yeah, really good names.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who Neil Hamburger is? He's a comedian. Greg has toured with us kind of a bit. We toured in Australia.
Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody good.
Australia.
It's not how they talk there.
Yeah.
That's how they talk in
How was your
so slippery.
Greg was sort of an MC tonight, and he warmed up the crowd for us. How did the crowd go? How was that tonight for you?
This crowd would eat out of your hands. I mean, it was like I could do no wrong, and I'm sure you could do no wrong.
For you too, it was like really
Yeah, it was
easy going.
pretty easy. It was pretty easy. But it's the fucking Troubadour. This is where Elton John did his very first show in America and got signed to MCA Records. This is where Tim Buckley, Phil Oakes, I mean, everybody fucking played here. This is a very historic venue.
It's a legendary venue.
And unfortunately, it sort of got co-opted because all these metal losers,
Yeah.
they sort of took over.
Like
in
what
the
was?
80s.
I don't
Guns
remember.
N' Roses.
Yeah.
Man.
You know what happened once? We played here in, like right when the real thing came out, like after it had been out for a while, and we played a show, and for the encore, Slash came out and played guitar with us. Yeah, it was pretty rotten.
brutal.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I mean, here's a nice guy.
He's pretty
But
cool.
he shouldn't be on stage with you.
That was wrong.
No.
Greg, thanks for talking.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to go
This
to the second
So
part
this
of
is
my interview.
this is NBC. You have a deal with NBC?
It's a big deal.
Oh yeah.
We got
Yeah,
picked
I
up for a
should get
second
the
season.
face.
Is the really good news.
right.
You guys, thanks for listening to that. I really liked that guy a lot. Part 2 of my interview tonight is a very special guest, a really good friend of mine. He's a very talented filmmaker, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Dave Markey. Dave, how are you?
Good.
This is our show. It's a 3-minute talk show called Tour Talk. And it's appropriate. Here we are in Los Angeles, California, and Hollywood, if you will. And I'm interviewing a film director. Dave, what are you best known for? What film are you best known for, would you say?
Everybody says 1991, the year punk broke, but
The year punk broke.
a few days ago I was shopping in my local Trader Joe's in West Hollywood, where I live, and some fellow came up to me and said, "Are you Dave Markey?" And I, yes, nice to meet you. And that hardly ever happens, really. But he was going off about this film I did in 2008 called The Reenactors. So.
All right. About the characters on Hollywood Boulevard.
The people up that on Hollywood Boulevard,
I love that one. Yeah.
And funny enough, I just realized today that it's almost been 10 years since I started shooting that movie. So
Dave, you're due for another movie.
Oh yeah, well I've done a few things since then. But you know, I can't force myself.
Okay, quickly though, I got into Dave back in like 1980. I'm gonna say 1986. Is that when?
84 is when the first Love Dolls was made.
Yeah.
Desperate Teenage Love Dolls, that one.
Yeah. I got into Dave because my favorite band back in those days, when Billy and I moved to San Francisco, and we were super into Red Cross, and Dave made this brilliant movie called Desperate Teenage Love Dolls. Yeah, Desperate Teenage Love Dolls was the first one. It's so tasty and fun. How can people watch that now?
I think it's on YouTube.
Right.
You got to search for it.
You can find it.
But
then, like,
it's also on DVD, and I do sell it on my website.
it's a crazy, fucked up, fun movie from
Drop
the
my
80s.
name into the Google. You got it.
Dave Markey.
I have one question for you, Roddy.
Okay.
Why do you do the long shit when you can really do?
I know I can't, but
the
like
portraits?
Billy's dad told me today. Billy's dad was at the Kimmel show, and he told me that like the first ones I was doing were horizontal like this.
Right.
And if you watch it on the computer, there's no way to turn it right side, so I do it like this. It's
Okay.
kind of weird. Talk a little bit about Year Punk Broke. That was a documentary film. Dave went on tour with Nirvana and Sonic Youth, and what other band was featured in that movie again?
Dinosaur Jr.
Dinosaur.
Babes
Were they
in
Dinosaur
Toyland.
then or Dinosaur Jr.?
They were Dinosaur Jr. by then,
Right.
1991.
I forgot Babes in Toyland are in that
Babes in
movie
Toyland.
too.
The Ramones.
The Ramones are in it too.
Gumball.
Gumball, I remember Gumball.
Am I missing anybody? Members of other bands appear in it. Mark Arm from Mudhoney's in it.
All right.
You know.
That's a super fun movie too, and Dave and I are kind of friends in that way too. I really love that movie. Dave and I were both friends of Kurt Cobain. Bless his soul. That was a fun connection that we had.
Yes.
I don't know why I bring that up.
Amongst like 35 years plus of music and
Yeah.
California,
Yeah,
Southern
yeah.
California, Northern California.
Yeah, the cool thing about Dave is, like, I always think, like, people in the entertainment industry who are doing, like, film stuff, they always, like, really would rather be rock people, you know? But the cool thing about Dave is he's a film person, but he's a rock person primarily, and that makes him cool. Dave, how was the show tonight for you?
It was fantastic.
Thank you.
Stellar show.
Dave came to the Kimmel show, which we played earlier, and then he came to this show,
I
too.
had a double dose.
Yeah, super good fan. Well, thanks for coming and thanks for talking
for having
with
me.
my people. Thanks. You guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I'm so happy we get to do this again. We got picked up for season 2. So jazzed. John, say hi to the fans, will you?
Hi.
That's John. Here's my dear friend.
Hello, people.
All of us just chilling backstage.
Wait, did I hear something about season 2?
Yeah, season 2. Tour Talk was picked up for season 2. This is the season premiere. Yeah, the whole thing. You guys, thanks so much. We will see you. We're going to bumper shoots on Saturday, and super looking forward to that. I'm going to have a real tasty guest for Tour Talk in Seattle. Thanks for being around. Tonight was so fun. I wish you guys all could have been here. It was such a fun show. Troubadour's really small. Crowd was on fire. Really great. Anyway, good moods all around. See you guys, and thanks a lot. See you soon.